This time we ask you to rise. Remove any headwear and face our nation's flag for the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say can by the dawn's early what so proudly we at the twilight's last was but stripes and bright stars through the perilous ramparts we were so gallantly, and the rockets red west, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Now for the starting lineup. First, the starters for the Cougars. Number 1, 5'6" senior, Kiliana Dahl. Number 3, 5'4" senior, Grace Croces. Number 13, 5'5" sophomore, Alex Tinjo. Number 21, 5'8" senior, Kaya Lee. Number 31, 5'11" junior, Dylan Miller. The Cougars are coached by Dave Smart, Amy Johnson, and Harry Smart. Now, for your Park Christian Falcons! First, our Falcon Buddies, representing the PCS 6th grade basketball team. Olivia Harvey. Emily Spuran. Brenna Jeffrey. Number 1, 8th grade, 5'6", Monica Johnson. Number 5, junior, 5'7", Jenna Rinke. Number 12, 5'3" sophomore, Avery Acre. Number 22, 5'7", Andy Sandman. And number 31, Casey Andreessen. The Falcons are coached by Zach Kakala, Douglas Rockets, and Michael Johnson, Jason Freed. Next officials, Taylor Anderson, Glenn Roll, and Jacob Carlisle. As a proud member of the Minnesota State High School League, Park Christian School encourages high sportsmanship and behavior in our attendance. We thank you for your attendance and cooperation.
Hello, Falconcast. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of PCS Girls Basketball. Tonight, the Falcons will be hosting the Ada Borup Cougars. There's no question that Ada Borup is a rival for the Park Christian Falcons, as over the decades of, well, maybe not decades, but over the last decade, we've always battled with the Cougars, and of recent, the scales have tipped a little bit, and hopefully we can keep that trend going. I'm Michael Levang, and I have Josh Boyko with us. And there's the tip.
We are underway. Ada Borup looking to start quick with some pace to this first possession. Andy Sandman gambles for a steal. Baseline shot, up and good. That's Dylan Miller, a 5'11 junior for Ada Borup, and now streaking the other way. And a lob pass is off the rim, thrown by Sandman to Andreessen. And back the other way comes Ada Borup with it. Their starters tonight are Kayliana Dahl, Grace Crocious, Alex Tinjum, Kaya Lee, and Dylan Miller. And a foul underneath on Casey Andreessen. The Falcons will counter with Annika Johnson, Jenna Remke, Avery Ockery, Andy Sandman, and Casey Andreessen.
Falcons come in losing the last 2 games that we played. We lost to Battle Lake last week, and we also had a tough battle with,
New York Mills.
New York Mills was the opening season, and actually, although the game was a loss, they felt like they played as better than anticipated, so that was kind of nice.
Yeah, 51-38 was the final score in New York Mills. Offense has been the biggest issue for Park Christian. Jenna Remke, Rainbow 3, doesn't fall. Long pass intercepted by Remke. Better coverage than Cam Dantzler last week on the final play.
Yes, indeed. The pace of this game is quick right now, as Avery Ockery says, let's slow things down and run around a little bit. Annika Johnson over to Jenna Remke. Avery in the wing. Casey flashing. Good ball rotation there. Ooh, just hands in the way for a little handoff pass.
Tinjum long pass up the floor and a foul.
Unfortunately, that one's going to be Casey Andreessen's second foul. This might be a little touch and go here. And yes, we have our first sub in.
Kaya Lee steps to the free throw line, the Shields free throw line.
Libby Sukert checks in for Casey Andreessen, who's just got her second foul here in the first minute and a half.
2 of 2 at the line from Kaya Lee, and that's not what Park Christian was wanting to happen right off the bat with Belle Sukert out with injury tonight. They're missing their size. Andreessen provided some of that. Even as just a freshman, she's got some varsity experience, but she'll be sitting for some time in the first half with 2 early ones. Remke fires, gets the friendly bounce. And the Falcons are on the board, and the crowd sits down.
Looks like we have a little transition there. Little pressure created a turnover.
Remke.
Little hesitation.
Right.
Could have used the backboard on that one.
Indeed.
Borup, Ada Borup looking to push the ball, and we've got a foul on Avery Ockery, a little reach foul there.
Already team's third foul.
Was that first shot a three-pointer? I didn't think it was.
No, it was not.
Did I miss a free throw? I might have.
Miller, the offensive rebound and score. That's just size working to your advantage over an inexperienced player in Libby Sukert. Ockery back the other way, drains the shot.
That's a remarkably hard shot, that little 7-foot jumper.
A deceptively hard shot.
Yeah. A little pressure everywhere down the court.
Miller again. That's going to be a problem for Park Christian. That size is something they're going to have trouble combating with Andreessen already out. Belle Sukert not playing in this game. Libby, a strong take and one.
Well, if you can't play defense, match it on offense, right? Make him guard you.
And did she draw it on Miller too? No, it was Kaya Lee picking up the foul.
Libby Sukert's an 8th grader in here, and again, just a nice, decisive move. Sometimes just doing things quick.
What a moment for her. Not completing the and one opportunity, but still a very nice take. Not afraid of the size inside, using her own size to her advantage. As we've played just over 3 minutes, 9-6, the scoring has opened up, And we're seeing some balls go through right now. Open three is going to fall short, but there's Miller again, this time surrounded by 3 Park Christian Falcons, but another offensive rebound, and the Falcons struggling to rebound with a very young and not very sizable lineup.
Well, that transition was really smooth, but Ada came back and was able to tip that last pass out of bounds, or else that would have generated a nice layup.
Sukert gets fouled again.
Balance things out here. Making him honor her on offense is just as important as her defense.
Fouls on number 31, Dylan. Super, 2 shots.
Nice job going 2 for 2.
Important free throws. We've seen those already play a factor in some games this year.
Yes, indeed. Park going to a 2-3 zone.
Another 3 missing short from Kayleana Dahl, but a steal. And Dahl gets it back, fires it to Miller, who leaves the pass inside, tipped away. Remke's got it, nearly stepped out of bounds. And she'll back it out. Johnson for 3.
Oh, in and out.
Good look. And Sukert ties it up, jump ball.
There you go. Nice job. Way to get in the mix of things, Libby Sukert.
Not shying away at all. Sukert, offensive rebound. Annika Johnson, clean shot, no good. Akri, offensive rebound, puts it up and in. Avery Akri, 4 points on the night. And tips this pass out of bounds. Last touch by Kayleana Dahl. It's going back the other way. Akri sees nothing but then fires, finds Johnson. Up top, Remke from straight away. Does this one fall? No good. It hit the tape, but they didn't call it. And back the other way, coast to coast, and then dishing it off to Dylan Miller. Remke not afraid to fire, hands it off. Johnson enters it in. Sandman guarded well in the post by Miller. Annika Johnson may have gotten away with the travel. Shot just long. Grace Crocious with the rebound. Thought about firing it long. She's going to get inside. Bounce pass stolen away by Libby Sukert, and another foul drawn by Libby Sukert. Libby just an 8th grader, but she is having a whale of a night so far. And that was the 2nd foul on Dylan Miller, who will have to sub out. She was the biggest problem for Park Christian on the defensive side, and now a foul is going to go against Kayleana Dahl. 5th foul on Ada Borup in the half, and we've only played 5 minutes and 41 seconds. We have a timeout, Park Christian. 13-10 is your score. Ada Borup leads. We'll be right back. Inbounded. The Falcons will have Jenna Remke up with the ball. A lot of dribble handoff action up top is what we've seen so far from Park Christian. They've struggled on offense this year to get to that 50-point mark, but they're on their way as Remke puts up another three. She's 0 of 4. Akri, is she going to get whistled for the foul, or is it staying?
That one's going to be on.
It is going to be on
Avery. That's going to be her second foul.
And that'll get Annika Johnson up off the bench. Breaking the full court press. Nice move. Kaya Lee slipped under the contest and count the bucket and the foul.
It looked like they weren't quite set to do that full court press, and then their adjustment to kind of open up a opportunity for that layup.
Yeah, you could hear Coach Kakala talking about that with Jenna Remke as she was late to press up, and then when she came up, it opened up that gap. Annika Johnson comes up with the rebound, but Andy Sandman can't handle the pass. It scoots along the baseline and out of bounds.
That was a tough one because Andy was open there, but just wasn't the opportunity to make that pass.
Here's a little bit better full court press as we got 4 players from either side on the same side of the court, and a foul against Park Christian. That is 6 team fouls. And we have barely played 6 minutes in this game.
This is something that the Falcons are going to need to be mindful of.
Being as outsized as they are on the court, they're going to have to watch it with the fouls. But you don't want to give up easy buckets inside. And Sarah Prudzinski couldn't hold on to that. The sophomore post player unable to hang on to it.
Pace has changed here a little bit, not quite as hectic now that the full court press has dropped back. I'm nervous that Remke might get called for a travel every once in a while. Her little pivot foot likes to move just a tad before that ball gets to the ground.
Remke's shot, unable to find the net there. She's 0 of 5, but she's putting them up. Crocious is open, but she defers. Pass back out. Alex Tingham for 3. That's no good. Prudzinski battles for it for Ada. Tingham floater game. Yes. 5'5" sophomore Alex Tingham. Played varsity last year, if you remember the game we called.
Good decision by Elka Johnson, but just didn't find the mark.
Morgan Smart lets that ball travel out of bounds, and it'll be Ada Borup basketball. Casey Andreessen and her 2 fouls are back into the game, and Coach Kakala wasn't going to wait too terribly long to get Casey back into the game. Annika Johnson with the steal after the whiff by Tingham, and the Falcons will get into their full court press. Ada breaks it well. They find the open man. Shot no good, but there's the offensive putback by Prudzinski. And that's the risky run when your full court press gets broken. It's numbers the other way for your opponent. Ada took advantage of it there. Sandman, who put up 10 points in the loss versus New York Mills. And then there was Johnson on the shot, no good. She had 8 in their loss against New York Mills. Tingham shot good. And
we've got a referee timeout here as
not a fun situation over there.
Annika Johnson walks off with a garbage can, thankfully. Not that she's doing that, but she had the garbage can. That's what I meant there by that. Feed post into Andreessen. She's going to go to the line.
Yeah, that's some of the offense that you're missing when she's not on the floor. But she's back, and she draws an important foul on Kaya Lee. That's her second. We might see a sub coming in for her.
Nice touch there by Casey to get the first one to fall.
Libby Sukert will come back into the game. Sandman will sit down for a moment. Long pass down court. Tinjum thought about the three. Markison, Isabel Markison, 5'6" sophomore into the game now. Underneath, shot won't fall. It was open for Morgan Smart. Tinjum battling for a steal, but Remke's up with it for Park Christian. They double her in a good spot for Ada, but Coach Kakala quick to call the timeout. 21-13. Ada Borup lead with just under 9 minutes to play in half number one.
So the name of the game here needs to be to handle the ball pressure that Ada is going to present. The Cougars are to present to Park Christian School. And then our ball awareness on our defense needs to continue to develop as we're looking for those moments to have help defense step into the lane. We've transitioned from a man to a zone, which isn't surprising when you're a little bit undersized. So whether we can shut down those passing lanes and keep the pace here, some full court pressure. Of course, you can't full court press if you don't make the basket. So that'll be a key part to us getting into the game that we want to play.
There's some more good ball pressure from Ada. Forcing Park near half court, but now they got it back. Remke working behind the screen. Looking for anywhere to go with it. They get a good ball rotation now.
Yes, indeed.
Just a lot of congestion, though. Not good spacing. Prevented anything from happening.
Well, we haven't made a mistake yet, so we're working through it. Land of the Giants
found
there.
Its way through.
Okay, let's get reset.
Refs letting them play in the post. Ockery for three.
Hey, I'll take a lot more possessions like that if that worked out. They learned some things. They worked the ball around. They got an open shot.
And better yet, it fell.
And it went in. It does feel like the Cougars should be up by quite a bit more than 5 right now. There's
a travel.
Yes, indeed.
Morgan Smart, freshman, the guilty party. Ockery in trouble in the corner, throws it away, trying to get it to Sukert. Tinjum on the curl. Took some contact, and they travel now on Libby Sukert. It will stay with Ada Borup. Morgan Smart to inbound now. And fought for. Ockery got position and forced the jump ball with Emma Stewart. Players will move back down the floor, and it's actually going to stay Ada Borup ball on the jump ball. They initially lined up Park Christian on offense. Markuson dishes to Przinski. Now Tinjum on the left wing. Driving to her strong hand. Shot no good. And Dreesen comes up with it. Sandman skips it to Remke. And poked away. Isabel Markuson, hustle play, gets back in it. Long inbounds pass finds the intended target, and Dreesen kicks corner. Long two from Akri, fans. Pulled down by Smart. Here comes Crocious, backs up a bit. Clears herself, and the Cougars will set up. Looking to add on to their 5-point lead. Ball kicked away. Akri's got it. She leads the Falcons with 7 points. Sukert has it tipped away. Remke, corner three, misses everything. Got a whistle, didn't see what it was. I think it's last touch by Ada, Falcons ball. And Dreesen off the pass for three, also fans on it, and it'll go back to Ada. Good look, but unable to connect. 6 minutes exact to play in half number one. We had a lot of scoring on early, but a little bit of a drought the last few minutes. Tipped, and Dreesen's up with it. So Sandman puts down the dribble, layup, and foul. Grace Crocious picks up her first foul, team 6. Next foul will put both teams into the bonus. Sandman at the line now to shoot 2 at the Shields free throw line. Falcons looking to get off with 16 points. Not that time. Shots looking flat at the line. Przinski missed at the rim, and a foul. It'll lead to a 1-and-1 for Ada Borup. See if they get the foul. Sukert picks up the foul, the 8th grader subbing in for her sister this game. Belle Sukert out with injury. First of the 1-and-1 falls. That's just the first foul on Sukert, who has been a contributor on both sides of the floor so far
she
tonight.
Came in and made a nice drive and got an and-one situation. And
another friendly roll. Not the first we've seen tonight. Both sides are getting them though, so can't really complain. Skip pass finds the man, Sandman.
Oofta.
That's a skip pass that's not going to find the intended target. Crocious, a nice step through, but couldn't finish. It's going to be Kayleana Dahl instead. Remke off the pick. Shot won't fall. And thrown out. It'll stay with Park Christian. Remke still cold from the field. Sukert with a nice take, lost the ball, getting mugged underneath, and now they give her the whistle. Morgan Smart picks up the foul. Just her first, but they'll send Sukert to the line for the 1-and-1. And she hits the first. Good for her. Gets the Falcons off of that 16-point mark that they were stuck at for a bit. That's the third make from the line from Sukert tonight. She's got 5 points. And make it 6. Very nice night from the 8th grader already. 4:30 to play in half number 1. Crocious up with it, fires. Cougars up by 7, but a takeaway by Sandman. She's going to try to get to her strong side. She scores! Sandman, the takeaway and the bucket on the other end. More pressure from her. And that'll get the crowd into it as we're down to a 5-point game. Underneath. Shot no good from Smart, no call, but stolen back. Smart, the take, the drive, the shot, and foul. Elika Johnson picks it up. That is her second. Team 8th. It'll be 2 shots for Smart. Annika Johnson is back on the bench now. She has not re-entered. And back in play. Falcons ball trailing by 6, and they turn it over. Into the corner. Dahl, the 3 is no good. Smart offensive rebound, wraparound pass. Przynski scores.
This game's had a really unique feeling. I don't know if we should be in it more or out of it more. I feel like we're just kind of hanging around to make a quick little run if we can hit a couple of shots. Akre hit a 3 earlier. Hasn't seemed to square up for that one quite yet.
Stolen away. Dahl slows it down to Crocious. She gets the step, the floater, bank, no good.
There was a travel, didn't get called there a little.
It was called earlier in the game, but ball doesn't lie. And a nice pass from Sandman. Akre with the fake and the make.
Those are good moments to build on to keep some momentum going, and now we need a stop here to go into half to try to cut this lead down.
Gambling for the steal and coming up empty. Przynski short on the baseline jumper. Remke to the rack, and a good hard foul from Emma Stewart to prevent any chance of a shot going up. It'll be 2 shots for Remke at the line.
You know, Remke did a good job of reading the defense there. She forced the defense to commit and put herself in a good spot to make a layup. A good hard foul, though, and it's going to save the Cougars points there, as that was a foul, and that was her first foul, so wise move there by the Cougars to play D.
0-2 at the line for Remke. Still hasn't seen anything go through tonight. And the Falcons remain down 6. Good quick ball movement, but no shot coming out of it for the Cougars. That's a dangerous game plan, picking up the dribble and trying to sneak that pass by Akri. Here comes Dahl, gets bumped by Remke. It'll be a 1-and-1.
There's a bit of a balance for us with our aggressiveness for the ball, and yet not really honoring their ability to dribble yet. So we're being pretty pesky, but then quickly we're playing catch-up. So there's a balance there that we're still determining, and it's resulted in 9 team fouls.
Good to see Annika Johnson back in after the little scare of her having to come off the court with the ref's timeout. Avery Akri pulls down the board. She's going to easily outsprint Morgan Smart. Johnson, fresh back into the game, gives to Akri. Great take, and earns the whistle.
That's half the battle, and now we got to start making some of these free throws. They're important. You know, you come down here, you battle hard, you get to the rim, and if you don't score, you've lost that possession.
Second foul on Morgan Smart tonight. That's the second free throw that we've seen from the Falcons that really hasn't even gotten high enough to consider going in. Need to get some more arc on the shot.
Yeah, a lot of things play into that, the speed of the game, fatigue.
Akri can't hit either at the line, and it stays a 7-point deficit for the Falcons. 1 minute to play in the first half.
Back to a man-to-man defense.
Corner 3 from Dahl. No good, long outlet pass. Sandman has to go catch up to it and score.
Nice job, Andy.
That's a good job from Akri of throwing her open. She wasn't really looking for it. Sandman wanted to catch that on the fly, but Akri saw that there was no way anyone was catching up with her if she could get to that ball, and it leads to a great assist. That's probably your play of the first half right there. Akri is going to steal it away. She's looking to drive left, gets hit. No shot. But that is the 10th team foul, so I think it might result in 2 anyway. Tinjum picks up the foul. It is indeed double bonus for Park Christian. The lead is down to 5. And this is the closest it's been in a good while.
Yeah, the Cougars are not giving up anything simple. They're making us earn everything.
They've done a pretty decent job spreading their fouls out, too.
They really have.
We've seen Dylan Miller only play probably the first 7 or so minutes of this game. When she picked up her second foul, she has not returned, whereas Casey Andreessen picked up 2 in about 2 minutes. She's been able to play the majority of this half. 2 different coaching styles, and the Falcons are going to earn a jump ball, and I think it's going in Park Christian's direction, too.
Yes, indeed. This
is huge right here. It's a 3-point game. You've got a chance to go into the locker room perhaps tied if they were able to hit a 3. 8.8 seconds to go. Got it up, got it away, just didn't fall. But I'd say the Falcons will take this score where it's at right now for the half that both of these teams played. Ada Borup leads 29-26 heading into halftime.
Yeah, a unique half. It was fast. It was a little frantic. Just seems like there's 2 young teams here that are feeling it out. Park playing really aggressive, trying to get steals, sometimes resulting in easy shots, but they hung around the whole time, which is great. They put themselves in a really good spot to come out strong in the second half. All right, we'll be back in 10 minutes. Thanks for being here, guys. Hi, Falcon Cast. We're going to be doing a little bit of tweaking here as we've got a new system with the huddle. And so I'm just going to count a little bit to help us sync our time yet. 74, 73, 72, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. $40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. $22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Welcome back to the second half Falcon cast of the Park Christian Falcons versus the Ada Borup Cougars. Chances are you knew that already since you watched the first half, hopefully, but if you're just joining us, we've got a tight game here. Park missed a 3 to end the half that would have tied it up. They put themselves in this game really well.
We're going to see the battle of the 31s in the post as we have an offensive foul.
I thought that might have been a travel, but no, it was a foul on number 3, Grace Korhush.
Ferocious is how I've been going, but who knows? If you don't check, you don't know.
Good ball rotation.
Libby Sukert in the starting lineup for the second half. Andy Sandman, baseline shot doesn't fall.
Ada's done a good job of pushing the ball up the court. Ooh, nice grab by Annika Johnson.
Didn't see it right away, but she picked it up and she scores. Good to see her back in the scoring column after leaving in the first half.
Nice ball pressure. It's nice when you can work that ball 35, 40 feet away from the hoop. It really makes it tough to get into the offense. Exampled right there. Andy Sandman.
Good decision not to go long until there, and then Aukry just couldn't hang on to it.
Just lost her attention on the ball for a moment.
It's one of the ones you tried to go with it before you had it in your hands.
Right, that's a classic receiver mistake, right? You see that on Saturdays and Sundays, run without the ball. I'm going to be saying the time, even though thanks to the Falcon boosters, we have a new camera system, but we're working on syncing up the audio with the video here. So if you hear me saying some time, it's for some viewers out there that are trying to keep track for us. We're at 16:33, 31, 30.
Avery Ockery is going to pick up her 3rd foul only 90 seconds into the half. Jenna Remke is not starting in the 2nd half after having an ugly shooting performance. Blocked by Sukert. And Ockery with the offhand finish, and the Falcons have taken the lead.
They have hung around and done the things they needed to do, put them in a position to take the lead. There's those moments that are going to come and bite us here at the end of this half.
Only the 1st foul on Annika Johnson, though. Team's 2nd. Leaning in with the shot, Kayleana Dahl takes the lead back for Ada Borup. Reverse to Johnson. Andreessen, nice move. Kick to the corner for Johnson, driving baseline. She's got to be careful to get out of the paint. Finds a cutting Sukert.
That is good court awareness to help out a player that's kind of in distress, find an open spot, finish with a layup. 3 really good things.
I got to show that to Coach Reed for the guys that take that one out of the playbook.
They'll find
right
it.
There.
They'll find it.
And that's an 8th grader right there making a very advanced cut to fill the lane, get the basket. Falcons get the stop, a chance to add on to the lead now. Sandman reverses. Shot short. And it'll stay with Park Christian. We're definitely seeing Libby Sukert play a game advanced in terms of her years that she's been playing basketball. Her first major varsity time, at least at home, that we've seen.
Now Jenna Remke's checking in, and a sign of a good shooter is just keep shooting.
Exactly.
And so I hope she comes out here and keeps putting up. Good little pump fake by Andreessen. That is unfortunate. That's going to be her 3rd foul. I was watching her play defense in the last possession, and she was really being conscious of that 3rd foul. So we'll see what Coach does in regards to that.
It didn't look like there was...
Oh, no.
What was happening?
So she dribbled it, just kind of dribbled it, but, you know, when you're standing out of bounds, you can't dribble it, and so...
I was watching Andy come flying in, and...
Enough of a distraction.
I guess so. Andreessen puts it up and in.
A weird system, or a weird little exchange there, as Park Christian is pulled ahead by 3 points at the 14:41 mark.
Two very different huddles going on right now. Coach Dave Smart talking very fast in the Ada Borup huddle, giving some instruction, I would assume, and I bet Coach Kakala is too. He's drawing some stuff up, but a lot more praise behind it as his team has come from as many as double digits behind in the 1st half to now 3 ahead in the 2nd.
Yeah, and you know that Cougar huddle right now, he's saying, hey, we're not going to make mental mistakes. We play solid, fundamental basketball, and that's what we're going to do. Park, we're going to keep being scrappy. We're going to keep going to push the ball and push the tempo and keep this game going. What I'm nervous for Park Christian is our foul trouble. If we can play a cleaner 2nd half than the 1st half, I think we'll be able to finish strong. But we're kind of on that precipice of some foul trouble that could kind of put a kink in the system here.
Great speed, nearly forced a travel there after the ball pickup.
There's that pace that sometimes the pressure can just create.
And that's pace on defense that we're talking about.
It's a great backdoor cut by...
It really was.
Kayleana Dahl.
Yeah, Kayleana Dahl, more than a number of good cuts tonight. Andreessen trapped on the baseline, skips it. Ockery beating the closeout, puts it up. Won't fall. Dylan Miller, shot doesn't go. Dahl, 2nd chance opportunity. That's no good.
Boy, I thought we might have got 2 fouls on that last possession.
The ref's letting them play that time. Sukert and one!
She doesn't know any better. She's just getting the ball in the rim. It's kind of fun to watch. She doesn't know that she's, I mean, I don't know what she knows or not, but it doesn't seem as though she's really fazed by what's going on around her, and that's a testament of a good player.
That's 3 fouls on Dylan Miller, who is the leading scorer for Ada Borup. She had 8 points right out the gate for Ada Borup. But as soon as Sukert came into the game to replace Andreessen, she started taking it to Miller in the post. And Miller is a common last name that we've heard over the years with Ada Borup, with Mason Miller, 6'7" center for the Cougars for many years. He's now at NDSU playing offensive line. Johnson picks up the dribble ahead. Sandman tipped away, and Miller intercepts.
That's a tough cross-court pass right there, but Cougars defended it well. The pace is fast and hectic here, and things are getting a little bit slower.
Long shots equal long rebounds, and we saw that there as Crocious' 3 came storming back to the offensive zone. Tipped out by Park Christian. It'll be Ada Ball on the baseline to inbound.
12:59 up on the board there.
Park Christian calls a 30-second timeout.
Really, I think this is a breather timeout. Get a drink of water, catch a breather.
Yeah, we see some hands on knees right now.
We're excited, we're playing hard, we're running fast. We need a break. Give another shout out to the Falcon Boosters for investing in some software to help broadcast with the live feed here from the Huddle camera. The Huddle system is quite remarkable. It's a 3-camera system that is automated following the action of the game. There's a camera on the scoreboard, and then the game gets sent to Huddle, and they get all the stats and break down where shots are from, and it's quite remarkable what they can pull off with the stream.
Good play to get an open shot for Prudzinski. Credit Annika Johnson getting a nice box out on Prudzinski after the shot. Backed her all the way up out of the lane, despite about a half-foot size disadvantage, but it stays with Ada Borup. Reverse, no good. That was smart.
Johnson can cover some ground with those legs moving fast. Good rotation. Ockery underneath it. Oh, just off the rim.
That is good offense right there, rotating it all around, finding the open man. And a good shot, too.
You know, we could do a Signature Landscape. That's an Ockery company right there. The Signature Landscaping jump ball.
Yeah, we'll get one figured out because
we'll have lots of
we
chances.
See our fair share of those.
Good decision.
For 3, absolute twine on the way down. Annika Johnson. A 7-point Falcon lead.
You can hear the call from the bench. No fouls, move your feet.
Andreessen doing just that, but Smart sticks it in reverse. Counted in 1. And where are they going to get? I don't think they got the right number.
All right, we'll take that. I thought it might have been on Casey Andreessen, which would have been a game changer here.
Right.
But Annika Johnson's got a few to give.
3-point play brings us back closer. It's a 4-point game.
Good thing that pivot foot was nailed down there. She kind of stuttered. Sometimes that can get called as a travel as the ref thinks you're moving, but really you're just kind of stuttering. And there she's drawn the foul.
Alex Tinjum picks up the foul, her second, and here is number 4 checking into the game, Ellie Rogness. And Dreesen was clapping for the ball. She gets it. She knows what to do with it. A take to the weak side, and she finishes. Driving right past Dylan Miller, who couldn't really offer a ton of resistance with how her foul trouble night has been going.
It was Ellie Rogness was playing really good ball defense there, and then she went for the reach, and it moved her out of position, and then the lane opened. If she just stays in front of her, that's your job right now, is don't let her drive. She's not going to pull up. You've got a 6.5-foot reach. Ellie is probably one of the taller girls on the floor right now, and so know those skills.
Probably a good move to get Andreessen back to the bench here, not for an extended period of time, but she played good minutes without fouling after that offensive foul.
Interesting that Ada's kind of changing the tactic of no full court pressure.
Exactly. They think they can play back and get some stops. And a travel.
There's that kind of happy pivot foot.
She's got a very quick first step after that fake, but it was a quick 2-step, unfortunately, that time.
All right, guard the ball. Don't reach for it. Yep, there you go. She's got a lot of speed that she can use. There's that weak side help that we need to have that lane covered down there. Good play by the Cougars to kind of clear out the lane and available for a layup.
Yeah, the Falcons have been burned on that a number of times tonight. Remke dribbling into dangerous territory.
I wonder what if she would have stopped. It just seemed like it was kind of like that Forrest Gump scene where he was just going to run out of the stadium. Ada battling back here from being down to now within 2.
That result of the last play is about the best you could hope for. Rogness shot no good. Remke still can't connect, but that was the 3rd foul on Grace Crocious. A long pass. Brodzinski throws it away. Sukert swinging the elbows to clear it. And she might have gotten hit. She's pointing to the coach, but she's going to go up. Oh, it didn't quite get it to go. A second chance. She scores.
I think she's got a little bit of a bloody nose.
Yeah, she was either pointing at the nose or the eye.
Oh, I bet it's a contact. We'll find out. Action has not stopped yet.
Apparently, it's not enough to keep her from scoring.
Oh, nice step through.
Wow. Morgan Smart. Pair of buckets down the stretch. And that post-entry pass is thrown away. Sukert and Remke will check out, and Dreesen and Akri back in after short stints on the bench.
Full court pressure, PCS. We call that kind of token defense, but someone's got to guard the ball, and Casey Andreessen comes up with it.
Akri taking it to the rack. No whistles after some contact. There's one. Akri took a little bit of a blow to the face there.
You know, it seems as though we're playing more aggressive, but our fouls are pretty even up. You know, at the second half, first half, both teams had 10 fouls, and here we are again tied at 5-5.
Akri, 2 more flat shots that failed to go in. Tinjum to the basket, gets fouled by Sandman, I think.
Yep.
And that will be 3 on her. Second. that'll get Jenna Remke off the bench. We'll see who she takes. And it'll be Annika Johnson subbing out real quick. Free throw narrows it to a 1-point game. Now Akri's got it. Good entry. Not as good of an entry, and they'll stay with Park Christian.
Oh, I thought that might have gone off Andreessen.
That's what I'm thinking too. That's what the crowd is pointing at.
And we've got a change call. That's
There you
okay.
go.
You know, I like it when the refs get together to make sure that they've done the right call.
Yep. Kudos to the second official coming in and making the correct call. Bounce pass nearly got away from Tinjum. Contact underneath, but the Falcons come up with the defensive rebound. Remke gets it across, has it poked from behind, but it's going to lead to Andreessen putting up the shot. It gets blocked. Back the other way, pass not handled by Kaya Lee, and it goes Park Christian ball.
I wonder who would have gotten the assist if Casey Andreessen had made that layup.
Not the defender, even though that's would have been the last touch.
Again, the pace of the game can sometimes just create turnovers and havoc.
Akri looking for the step on Tinjum, doesn't have it. They'll swing it around. Gets it to the other side of the floor. Good rotation, nearly a carry, nearly a travel, but none of the above. And almost resulted in a three for Park Christian. And Akri maybe banged a knee right there. Comes up gingerly.
There's going to be a reach call on Casey Andreessen.
That'll send Ada to the line to a chance to tie and go ahead. Remke will. No, they subbed out the wrong person.
No, I think there was a re-eval.
Either that, yeah.
Now that Casey got her fourth foul, it was
I
kind of
thought
like, okay.
that's who it was going to be initially. It was going to be for Casey, but maybe Coach Kakala saw that one on the fly and made the change.
Oh, great rebound. Oh, and a quick steal. And we've got a lead change here now as the Cougars have pulled ahead by one. PCS is on a little bit of a scoring drought.
Ball poked around, and Ada's got it. Sandman looking for the thief. No, Sukert blocked. Backs it out, Akri. Remke the shot.
There it is.
It.
We could tell that that felt good for her. Good for her, Jenna Remke.
Tinjum, another floater, tried to bank it home, but it's wide left.
Ellie Rognus did a good job of filling the lane and forced a shot early.
Akri pushing pace, fakes the shot.
Here we go, pace of the game.
Pace was threatening to go a little bit out of control, but Park Christian slowing it down wisely. Trying to set up a bucket. And Remke's shot. Salmon diving for the pass. Akri sold out for it. Shot no good. Sukert comes up with the rebound. What a hustle game from her. She's probably close to a double-double tonight. A take, a lot of contact, no foul.
That was a travel right there.
Yeah, I was
she
going to
kind of
say.
passed, pulled through, but got away with that one. This is these girls have been playing intense for a lot of minutes here. You can see some of the fatigue stepping in here.
Good block by Peterson. Maybe that's going to be too good of a block, as in blocking foul. And that is indeed the call. Crocious, the shooter, ties the game at 46.
The Cougars have always been a good free throw shooting team. That's one spot where you don't want to put them on the line.
That's a big differential in this game. If the Falcons could hit even 70% of their free throws tonight, they're probably up another 5-6 points.
Yeah, we'd be in a different spot.
But that's not where we're at right now. So the Falcons will have to find a way to get some more points on the board down the stretch in crunch time. Long two away from Johnson. He's short. Peterson, long arms battling for the rebound, snapped through the legs of Dylan Miller, and a foul. Loose ball foul on Libby Sukert is the call.
I don't know how that call is. I mean, I understand there were people on the ground, but I saw two Ada girls dive for the ball, and kind of a unique call there. But
you don't always see a whistle blown for a foul when there are that many bodies diving for the ball, unless there was something pretty obvious. So the officials must have seen something.
And I wonder too, sometimes it's like, hey, we got to make a call here just to stop this action. Like, I can see where this is going.
The result is a 1-1 with Kaya Lee at the line, giving Ada a 2-point lead. I mentioned earlier, Park has struggled to get to that 50-point mark. They've neared 50 points and are on track to get there, but they're going to have to hit an extra gear to propel themselves past the Cougars. And it's been tough sledding against the Cougars in the head-to-head matchup over the years. Ball is tipped and stolen by Crocious, and it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Falcons. That was a travel, and ball doesn't lie, I guess.
Well, the ball got caught on her leg,
yeah.
And then she just couldn't put the brakes on here, so it was number one travel and number two travel, and we've said it before, speed change can create turnovers.
Ockery was looking to feed Andreessen, but Miller stepped in front. Ockery with some pestering on-ball defense, nearly forced a turnover. Dahl has some space, misses short. Smart just lost the handle on it.
These are moments in these close games that you just really want to make sure you have back, and they can cut down those turnovers as you're nearing the 4-minute mark here, and it's a tight game.
Sandman getting fouled will not go to the line. One more till the bonus, but Grace Crocious picking up number 4. And we'll see a sub for her. Tingham will sub back in. And Rebecca Peterson in for Libby Sukert, who's got 3 fouls. Johnson, long 2, no good. And a foul.
Now we got a hug foul right there on Annika Johnson. She just wasn't in the right position to generate a jump ball, and that's going to put free throws, which this might be the nail in the coffin if PCS cannot match our shots for their free throws. They've been hot from the line so far.
Still a long time to go in this game, but with Park unable to generate offense and the rate that Ada's been hitting free throws, it's a chance for them to pull away. But first one not falling for Emma Stewart. And there's a legitimate jump ball.
Yeah.
It'll stay with Ada, so Park unable to rebound the defensive free throw. And there might have been a travel, but Andreessen steals it. Akri had lanes to go with it, but they closed quickly. Very good ball movement. Good relocation by Johnson. Shot just does not fall. Good trap by Akri, and Sandlin steps in for the steal.
That brings us within 1. Keep the pressure. There's another turnover generated by a long pass.
And Dreesen's got it, but it's taken away. She's careful not to pick up number 5. Here comes Dylan Miller. Lefty shot, left short. Second chance, yes.
Cougars just wanting to regroup here to handle the pressure in this last 3-minute stretch. That's quite a series of events there, from long passes, quick steals.
To 2 points for Ada. However this game ends up, we've really seen an exciting one.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to free throws. With the level of fouls that we've had in this game so far, the team that makes their free throws is going to be able to pull this out. I maybe sound like a broken record, but the impact of missing free throws is like just as much as a turnover. They really should have a stat that if you miss both free throws, just mark it as a turnover, because you had a chance to come down, you did nothing with it, you didn't take advantage of it, and that's just as much as throwing it out of bounds. I feel that the Falcon girls here have done a really good job of rotating the ball, getting students in space, getting players open shots. Annika Johnson's had a couple of good shots that just haven't fallen yet. Andy, that steal, if we go back to Wooding tonight, that steal is probably going to be one of those moments that kept us in this spot to achieve this.
Long pass ends in the hands of Andreessen now. They swing it around. Too fast for me to give you all the players.
Peterson. Excited, wonderful move. That's going to be a double dribble.
Double dribble.
That's a tough one because that can be called as like a bobbled pass, but they claim she had possession. Call the double dribble.
Rebecca Peterson jumping up and down on the sideline now as she checks out.
She is excited. That is great. Let's add a W to it.
That was like the old Egan Larson, check in for 2 minutes and do everything you could possibly do in 2 minutes.
Yeah. Let's take advantage of this possession. That's a tough cross-court pass. We may need to move a little higher to make that.
Park taking some time off the clock. Will reset. Close quarters pass. Johnson for the lead, no good. Suker tries
to pull it down.
Timeout wisely called by
yes.
Coach Cackle. I was just about to say this would be a great time.
Caught in the corner with your back, 2 defenders on you. Timeout to save the day.
There are some coaching moments that can win games, and that's one of them right there.
Every possession is so important. I mean, when teams really realize the power of every possession and how to maximize that, that's an example of it right there. A timeout is worth this possession. You know, you talk about good coaching. I got home from the boys game last night against Ada and Park, and tough games all throughout the night. And then I turned on that Monday Night Football and saw the Patriots and the Bills, like, oh my goodness, with all that snow and wind and 3 passes thrown. And that's a really amazing stat in today's NFL, that a team would follow their coach to, like, all right, we're going to run every single time. You know, that's the power of coaching right now, is to have your team have so much faith in you, like, okay, this is what we're going to do, and it's going to work.
That 3 passes attempted in a single game, the lowest mark since 1970.
And they won.
And they won.
That was the hardest part of this. We got it.
Yeah, good vertical by Annika Johnson to snag that ball. Sandman harassed, gets under the basket, finds Sukert, up and under.
Oh, just short.
Good. Ada's able to clear it. They get up past half court. Pass stuffed into the hands of Kaya Lee, and she will draw a foul.
She has really good court awareness. She's just in the right spot. She knows how to move her body to get the ball into a spot where she can shoot.
Unfortunately, that foul goes against Andreessen. She fouls out.
You know, though, I've said, like, if you lose and didn't foul out, it's better to foul out. And so that was a moment right there that needed to happen, and no easy shots.
Andreessen gets a round of applause as she heads off the court. Not eligible to return to this game, and Rebecca Peterson will come back in. Good foul by the Falcons.
I actually think that Kaya Lee was trying to pass that ball as it got kind of blocked and deflected, but
I mean, in double bonus, same result.
Yeah, that's a good point.
2-point game. Falcons a chance to tie or go ahead. Dangerous pass tipped away. They'll stay with the Falcons. I mean, their offense, it starts apparently by dribbling down into the corner there.
Which I've always known that is known as the corner of death. But
right.
That's elementary basketball that I'm usually coaching.
But, I mean, they've gotten a lot of good open looks from dribbling down a cutter up to the wing, because Ada hasn't pressured too high, I guess. And that ball was last touched by Ada. It'll stay with Park Christian after another ball that skips off the fingertips of the defense. 53 seconds to play. Johnson attacks right away.
I would love to see her pull the trigger on that. Right there.
Passing on some open looks. Akri to the basket. There's a foul. This is where the missed free throws are going to come back to haunt you, but you have to write the game that's happening right now. You got a chance to tie with 2 free throws.
All that's important is right now. And now all that's important is right now.
Same thing remains.
So the Cougars are probably going to go into a delay here, as they are always strategic in these late games. They rarely make mistakes because they're just well coached. They're going to force a foul. They're going to either win or lose the game on the free throw line.
And now the Falcons have to determine what their course of action is going to be on defense here. Are you going to try to play for a steal for about 10 seconds, or are you going to go to the fouling game right away? Because if you foul in 2 seconds, you've got 30 seconds and still a 1-possession game. It's your ball, down 3 at the worst. But you could try to play for the steal off the inbound, and 1 or 2 passes is usually the general rule of thumb. If you don't get it in that first couple passes down the court, you foul right away. It also gives you a chance to get it into the hands of a free throw shooter you think is not going to be able to hit as well as that point guard they get it to first.
That's good thinking, and 32 seconds. You just mentioned it. It's a lot of time. Enough time to get ahead, get behind, get ahead, and get behind.
Right.
So we're predicting going for the steal, maybe letting 10 seconds go off, foul, battle it from there. If they're on the free throw line with 20 seconds left, that should give us enough time to get a good attack.
The mentality is here is I'm going for the ball. I'm not trying to foul, but I'm going to get the ball or foul trying to get the ball, most likely. So
I'll watch for a flyer, sure enough.
And poked away from behind. It'll stay with Ada, but there was that fly route, and it was Kyle Lee leaking out. Now you've got a chance to steal the inbound pass.
That's a risky move right there, because knowing the speed of Akri, like, she's going to be able to catch anybody going down court like that. So
trouble finding someone to go with a 5-second call. And you see Dave Smart on the sideline say, just throw it.
It's
just
tough.
throw it.
That was good defense. That was good defense. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Playing with fire a little bit right there. Deciding when to pick that one up. Sandman back to the basket. Akri.
That hand is on her side. That is a foul, but not called.
And blocked away. Sukert's got it in the foul.
Again, I think she's not really realizing what she's pulling off here, and that's probably why it's looking so effortless.
I know, that's 5 on Miller. She's gonna come out. She's fouled out. I can't believe this.
I think, we have situational basketball. As Annika Johnson was letting that ball kind of roll down, that's not what we wanted. We wanted one last shot with 0 on the clock, and so pick that up, let those 30 seconds tick away. I like the looks of that one.
That had all the arc for 2 free throws.
Yep.
And didn't even touch the rim. A chance to go ahead now. Now you got to play defense. No fouls.
We've got
ready
timeout.
to give. Timeout called by Dave Smart. He wants to know where's the ball going to be.
I know, how do these advance the ball rules? I don't think that, let's see, I'm going to look at a point. So it's going to be on the baseline, and the runner, the player will be able to run the baseline. When you make a shot.
Goal chant going on now.
That's pretty fun.
Only in Minnesota.
That's right. Oh, and I think Norway, too.
Maybe Norway, but we made it famous. Crowd's going to get nice and loud here. 9.2 seconds for Ada Borup to operate. We saw them win the C-Squad game on a shot just inside the half-court logo last night. Do we have some more dramatics to end the game?
Let's hope
They're going to put 9.8 on the clock.
They did a runner last time.
Someone's got to get back for the Falcons. They got to. And Sukert picks up the foul here.
Well, if you were going to foul, you needed to do it right away, but you didn't want to
foul at all. She was just trying to press up and delay the Cougars getting up the floor, but Tingham tripped.
I almost wish we should have just called timeout there. Reset. I don't know if we have any timeouts left.
And Tingham ties the game at 53. Good heavens. We've got a tie game at 53 with 7.2. Tingham at the line. No good. Offensive rebound fought for. It's a foul, and Ada Borup has a chance to take the lead in double bonus. It's going to be Prudzinski at the line, got tied up with Rebecca Peterson for the rebound, and she's going to the line to shoot 2 now to go ahead. And she puts Ada Borup ahead with 4.6 seconds. I don't think the Falcons have any timeouts. Coach Cackle is pointing and saying, hey, we got to go. A miss. Sukert gets it away. And the Falcons don't get off a shot. And Ada Borup has come back to win in a thriller at Park Christian. They win with the battle of the free throws at the end, and the fouls come back to haunt Park Christian. What an ending.
Ah, man, I said it about 10 minutes ago that it was going to down free throws, but I didn't think it would be that, like that.
Yeah.
That is rough. Well, those are how you learn. Those are how you get better. And they hurt, though, that's for sure. Those are lessons that hurt. So,
yeah.
Well-fought game by both teams, and we'll gear up and take another approach at it. So, Falcon Cast, thanks for joining us. Cougar fans, if you're out there, thanks for joining us as well. And best of luck to you guys. And Josh, thanks for being here too.
Absolutely. I'm so glad I was able to come back here and call another game. I have never been more excited to come back and call one now that I'm not going to school here every day.
Well, next time let's get a W, all right?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Falcon Cast. We'll see you next time.